Oh, sorry, guys. Uh, let's see. This is Ranger Recruit Tony James reporting for duty. I'll be checking in at the ranger station in Strawberry. If no one is around, I'll be doing a solo patrol too. Kind of want to go out west. So I think I'm going to go to Armadillo. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I think we'll go to Armadillo. This is Ranger Creek Tony James reporting for duty. I'll be checking in at the ranger station in Strawberry. If no one is around, I'll be doing a solo patrol to Armadillo. I will return to Strawberry when done. Huh.
Potential project you're gonna work on? Howdy.
Howdy, man.
Something to do with the north.
Hold on. Let me see if I'm getting better with faces. Arden.
Nope.
Rain.
Yep.
Oh, I
There
was
you
gonna
go.
say I was gonna say Rain, but I don't know why I didn't.
Well, you got it on the second attempt. I expect it on the first attempt next time.
Absolutely, I will not let you down.
I did your first patrol. I can't believe you would not remember my name.
I'm so bad with faces. I just I gotta
No, it's
I gotta
fine.
learn
It's
your name
fine.
5 times at least before I know who you are, or more than that. I'm just gonna remember you by your hat. Hopefully you wear that hat quite often.
I do. I don't wear this. I don't wear any other hats very often. This or my feather hat typically.
Yeah. Who else we got over here? I don't believe we've met. I'm Tony James.
Augustina, okay.
Augustine. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Well, I'll be over here if you need me.
Yeah, we're currently. There's only 2 of us clocked on, so we're kind of just watching the tip line right now.
Anything changed?
Alrighty.
Hey, Ray,
Let me see.
could you tell me what she said her name was?
That's
Is it R? Starts with an A.
Augustina.
Augustina. Okay.
If that's hard, you can just call them Akir.
All right. Akir. Augustina Akir. Yeah, we had a real good day yesterday, or at least while I was around, it was a pretty good day. We found both people we looked for, and we did a successful medic escort. I was excited. I found my first person yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was excited.
How did it go?
It went well. Me and Snyder went looking for an old boy, and I happened to find him. We split up on either side of the river, and I just came across him in the clearing.
Well, I'm glad that it worked out okay and that you found him.
Yeah, it's a great feeling when you find somebody.
Definitely is. I think it's just as important when you don't find somebody, though. It highlights things that you need to work on as a ranger. You know, areas you might not know very well, or communication issues, or needing to be more efficient in your searches.
Yeah.
It's always a learning experience.
Yeah, I telegrammed medics about my stabilization training. I'm hoping to hear back soon. They said they'd telegram me soon, so I got to get that taken care of.
Very nice. Howdy.
Howdy.
I wanna. We found a dead horse in the snow.
Oh, was that you with the wagon?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, me and Alfred were coming down from the mountain and we saw the horse. And then we saw a wagon down there turning around, so we didn't want to go down there.
Oh.
We didn't see anyone injured around.
Okay.
And we haven't had any tips, so I don't think it's anything recent.
Okay.
Yeah, I think hopefully it's just a horse accident, and maybe the horse is getting retrieved.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just want to let you know, Jessica.
Of course, thank you so much for letting us know.
Have a good day.
You as well. Alright, so I'm just having a look through your feedback just to see where you're at. Do you have any weak points that you feel like you need us to work on with you?
Let me think. I'm sure I can think of something.
The best rangers can identify their weaknesses. Nothing wrong in that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what I'm not as good at as everything else. Maybe you have some suggestions. I don't know.
I'm just having a look. How do you feel about animal dens?
I feel like if I go in there knowing that I'm going into an animal den, I should be
Howdy.
all right. Howdy. Especially
Is
if
that
there's
Fletch?
backup.
I think that was Fletch.
You didn't recognize me earlier, Rain.
Wait, when?
On the hill.
Well,
Look at the wagon.
well, okay, I saw the wagon, but we didn't know if it was a good Fletch wagon or if it was a bad not Fletch wagon.
It's right. Come take a look. This is the good Fletch wagon, right?
Okay,
Freshly
okay.
bought today.
Give me 1 second, Tony.
All right.
I can't believe you bought it. Okay, so you are going to be leading a mock search and rescue.
Sounds good.
So it's going to be somewhere in Big Valley. I have a good friend of mine who is going to be staging up somewhere, and he's going to be sending a tip into us to say which region it's going to be in. I will give you the rough borders of that region. And then we will go from there. And I will have you pretty much lead as if you're in the green, telling me what we're doing, telling me where to go, doing it basically as if you are leading a search party.
All right.
So you're going to make every call, you're going to make every decision. If you really need help, I can give you some hints, but because yeah,
Hopefully the tip will be good.
it's pretty much just gonna give you an area like northwestern Big Valley or southern Big Valley. That's what it's gonna be, and then we're gonna go from there.
All right.
So this is gonna be your challenge. Is gonna be seeing sort of how you lead on a search, and I want you to treat it like, you know, this man could be dying, he could be dead, he could be in all kinds of state, you know?
Yeah.
So I want you to work in the way that you would in a real, you know, time-based life or death scenario.
Okay. And how long?
Yep.
When is this going to take place?
So Fletch is going to be coming here once he has gotten his partner off to bed, I think, or his friend. He'll be coming back here, and then he'll be letting us know that he's leaving. He's going to send a tip saying where it is, the region, and then once we get that tip, we'll be good to go out there.
All right. I reckon I'm gonna go get my horse.
Yeah, you take your time. I'm going to be having a smoke inside. So I'm just going to be thinking about some stuff while we get the setup. But yeah, get any supplies you need, get any food or drink, you know, anything you need.
All right. I hope the search and rescues during the daytime. That'd make it a lot easier. But you know, search and rescues happen during the day, not dusk, dawn. So yeah. There's Sterling. How you doing today, buddy? Oh no. Oh, broke the lamp. Is that who I'm going to be looking for?
That's right. That over there is Mr. William Fletcher.
All right.
He's a good guy, good friend of mine.
Good.
That's right. Come meet the recruit that's gonna be looking for you.
All right. Hello there.
Howdy, partner.
Nice to meet you. William Fletcher.
Nice to meet you. Tony James.
Pleasure to meet you. Take a good long look.
You about to be heading somewhere?
Yes, I'm about to go find a lovely little place to hide, so you have to come save me.
Oh, well, you ruined it, partner. I was going to tell you to stay out of trouble. No, I'm just messing with you, partner. I'll do my best. Try not to hide too hard for me. I mean, you know what? You go where you feel comfortable. And
It's perfectly all right. I'm a bit of an experienced huntsman.
now, don't go hiding in
yeah.
no bush, though. Don't go hiding in no bush.
I'm not going to be that cruel, but I will be a little cruel. There's a reason no one ever plays I Spy with me. Right.
I'm excited for this one.
Do you have an example tip for me, Ray, just so I can make it as realistic as possible?
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Alright.
I will read you an example.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna scribe it down just so I have the general layout.
Yeah, come on in.
Oh, I'm allowed in. I've never been allowed in before.
Welcome in.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna be very nosy and look everywhere.
So
There's an upstairs. Oh, sorry. Yes.
the upstairs doesn't really go upstairs. So if you can make the title, obviously, mock search and rescue for Rain and Tony.
Hold on. I've got a scribe for this. I've got a scribe. Right. So, subject line would be mock search and rescue.
Yeah. Normally that would say something like injured person in or around blah blah blah. But we're gonna skip over that. But the message
Right.
it will say a concerned citizen has reported that a person was injured and alone in or around, and then it'll say the region. So like northwest Big Valley, south Big Valley, whatever.
All right. You're gonna like this. This is gonna be really good. All right. So, mock search and rescue is the subject line with the name. Say it. Remind me.
Well, our names?
All right. So I'll put Rain and.
Rain and Tony.
All right. A concerned citizen has reported that a person was injured and alone in or around blank.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Really?
That's all we get.
That's all you get.
That's all we
That's
get.
painful.
Think about it this way. When I was first a ranger, we wouldn't even get tips. It would just be someone coming to us and saying, this is roughly what this person looks like, I think. And they were in maybe one of 3 regions in the crossing.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the tip line was first introduced, we would have just entire regions. So a person was found in Big Valley, or a person was injured in Roanoke. So it's gotten better.
When did you start rangering, if you don't mind me asking?
April 1901.
I'll tell you something later. All right,
All right.
I'm heading out of there now.
All
Give me
right.
about 5 minutes.
Okay,
you,
looking
Bart.
forward to it.
Hopefully see you soon. You'll have a time
Hopefully.
30 minutes before I get bored and start shooting in the air.
All right.
Okay, sounds good. I'm excited
So,
for this.
I am too. Y'all were talking kind of loud, so I couldn't help but hear. You didn't tell them.
Receive the tip. Give me an extra minute just to get back in position. All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Hold on. Can he say it's near water? If it's near water.
As far as I know, it is not going to be near water.
All right, we got a group of people heading through town.
That looks like Law, I think. Yeah, I think I saw... Oh my god, what is his name? I think it was Black in that group. So I think we're fine.
Oh, okay.
I just saw Pointer and someone else come through as well, so...
Well, at least it ain't too far away. Big Valley just
Yeah,
right up the
exactly.
road.
Yeah, I figured it was a good way to kill time considering there's no tips coming in right now, so... Just want to
Yeah.
make sure that that we're keeping you busy, we're getting you working. Have you done a mock search and rescue before?
I have not.
Perfect, so we're doing something new. Wonderful. I used to be very hands-on with recruits. I used to train maybe 4 or 5 up at a time, take them all out together in big groups and do all kinds of stuff with them, but my time has been very scarce lately, so still trying to catch up with where all of you guys are in your progression.
Yeah. Have a lot of people been replying lately?
Replying to what?
Applied.
Oh, a plan. I believe there's some that are cleared for interviews, so we should be getting some new faces in soon.
Yeah, I
Seems like
noticed.
the process is a lot quicker in terms of getting to the green. So I mean, we had Augustina was a recruit not too long ago. Sawyer was a recruit not too long ago. So yeah, it seems like it's a much quicker process than it used to be.
Well, I need to get my stabilization trade, and I feel like that's keeping me from even getting a chance to get my greens.
Well, you would be happy to know that that's not a requirement. We
Oh,
can't force that requirement on recruits, so it is advised that we get it done. But if we feel that you're ready for the green and we haven't been able to do that, we can just get a ranger to walk you through, this is what we do, this is what we don't do, sort of thing.
oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, so that might be something that I pitch. When we feel like you're close to the green, I might just grab you and go through that just so you have it done.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, I already telegram medics. They said they'd get back to me soon. So now he's gonna be sending a telegram. Since it ain't gonna be a tip, it'll be a telegram.
Yeah, it'll be a telegram to our tip line, just following the sort of format that we normally have, because I didn't want, because we're low on numbers right now in the Rangers that are clocked on. I didn't want Law to start responding to it.
Yeah, so
So
he's gonna.
he's not going to be
It,
actually down. He's just going to, yeah.
so it's gonna be he put ranger in the recipient. That's what he put ranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we've got Central Big Valley.
Awesome. Hold on.
And it also says here, he's dashingly handsome and covered in blood. So,
Oh, okay.
just in case, you needed to know that.
All right. I'm ready to head out when you are. You got your horse?
I'll call him down in just a second. Always hiding in the bushes, this one.
All right. Since it's just us, we'll be running in a stagger formation, and
Sounds good.
all right, let's head out. Picking up.
Right that. One thing I will say off the bat is try not to canter in town if you can help it.
Oh, call law. Call law. This man's running over my horse.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope my horse is. He damn near ran over him.
Jesus Christ. These locals are something else, I swear.
All right, picking up.
Picking up.
Going left up here.
Going left turn.
This is gonna be off the path, so be careful.
Yep, I'm on you.
All right. So basically, I'm planning on going off course, so we're gonna go up here.
What's your plan here?
We're gonna go directly to the center of Big Valley.
Now, do you know what the
What the what?
'Cause so Central Big Valley may not necessarily be central, but I can tell you where the borders are if you'd like to know them now.
I think we might want to get back on the road. This wasn't the best idea.
Yeah, let's head back down. Let me give you the borders of Central Big Valley, just so you have them, because it's not exactly central, I don't believe.
I thought we could expedite the process by going off
Oh,
route.
that's okay. Don't do that. Oh god. Oh god. Yep, we're fine.
I thought we could go off route, but it's best to stick to the roads.
Yeah, I think we might be going a little bit too west. Heading in that shape. So, if you want to have a look at your map, Central Big Valley, the four borders, the southern border is just below Monto's Rest. Just below the word rest is the southern border. The eastern border cuts through the L in Diablo Ridge. So anything to the west of that. The western border is just past the S in Mount Shan.
Now, I don't think this gentleman's going to know that, so I think he's going to be right around under the V in Big Valley.
He does know the regions quite well. He has a lot of ranger friends.
I
So
don't know if he's
I
going
would
to know
assume this to be accurate.
I don't know if he's going to know the extent of Big Valley. If I'm being honest, I feel like we should go check under the V. I really don't think he's going to be knowing that it goes all the way to Monty's Rest or Diablo's Ridge. That's just my thoughts.
I'm gonna tell you something, and you cannot tell a soul. He
Alright.
does know the regions. He knows them.
How does he know him as a civilian?
He knows people, and I suppose he knows more than he probably should, because he's a good friend to a lot of people. So take the Central Big Valley as, coming in our tip line as if it is a real tip. Trust the borders.
All right, so it's going to be right to the left of Monty's Rest is central, since
So
Diablo's
anything
Ridge is east.
Yeah, so above Monto's Rest, that's the southern border. Anything to the left of Diablo Ridge. And then the northern border is sort of diagonal from the K in Creek down to, where it says Dakota River? To the D in Dakota River. Obviously, this side of the river. So that's a diagonal line. And then you've got anything to the right-hand side of the S in Mount Shan.
Mount Shan. I'm not sure where Mount Shan is.
Mount Shan is just under the S in West Elizabeth. The big S. So I doubt we're gonna have to go on Mount Shan, but
That's not on the. It doesn't. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Okay, you said Mount Shan is west. The western.
yeah, that's the western border. So anything to the right-hand side of the S in Mount Shan.
So what I'm gathering is Monty's Rest. Is that you said that's the east? Diablo Ridge and Monty's Rest.
Monto's Rest is the southern border. So anything north of that. Think of it like a square or like a rectangle. Those lines make the square that is central.
So Diablo's Ridge is east, and Monty's West is south. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Yep. Mount Shan is west, and then from the K in Little Creek all the way to the D in Dakota, a little bit of a diagonal line. That is the northern border.
Well, this is a lot more confusing than I thought it would be, if I'm being honest. So how far south does it go?
It goes south to just below Monto's Rest. So the rest in Monto's Rest is the southern border.
I'm just going to wing it because I have no idea how Monty's Rest can be south and Diablo Ridge can be east. They're right next to each other.
What I'm saying is it's a line. It's a line that goes from next to the T in West Elizabeth across to Monto's Rest. I'm giving you a landmark for where the southern line sits. It's a horizontal line, and it goes just below Monte's Rest. Does
I
that
might
make
be
sense?
looking.
If
I'm
we're
looking.
talking lines.
Monto's Rest is next to the tree on the map, right? That's what I'm looking at. It says Monto's West.
Yeah, so imagine a horizontal line underneath those words. That is your southern border. Anything below Monte's Rest, that line is not Central Big Valley. Anything above that line, is Central Big Valley.
I think I got an idea, but it's not far. So let's see if I'm right. That's confusing
Alrighty.
if I'm being honest. Though.
I know. These are the borders that we've been given and that we've found out through border testing. Once you get your green, you will get that map. So you'll be able to reference that as you go.
All right, what we're trying to do here is find a road.
Sounds good to me.
We'll just take the road
Yeah.
back to Strawberry and head out the other way.
I know it's frustrating and confusing.
We're going to go left
to
here.
me,
Yeah,
go
that's.
left. It takes time, but you'll definitely get there.
Picking up here. All right,
Heard that.
hold on. I meant to say.
Hold it.
All right, so from what I gather, from what you said, basically this to me would be central.
Yep, this path going all the way up towards Little Creek, that counts as central.
Okay. Well, I thought I saw something back here. I should have went and looked. Let's go back real fast.
Heard that.
Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. If anybody's out there, please acknowledge. Oh, that was a rock. Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. If anybody's out here, please acknowledge.
Sands Crossing Ranger Corps.
Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody out here? He could have fell off this bridge right here. I do know. Well, let me see if we're where I think we are. Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? There's several bridges right here that he could have fell off of. Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? We got a bear somewhere.
Yep, there's probably 10 dens in Big Valley, so
You don't think he would have? Well, see, here's the thing about Big Valley. This is not an ideal place to be looking because you got the road and then cliffs off to the side. It ain't great place, that's for sure.
this is where we get the majority of our tips. I think probably 50% of our tips in August were from Big Valley.
All right, let's hold up here.
Holden.
We're a little
Big
north.
Big Valley, in my opinion, is the first place you should master as a ranger.
That's one of the
Let's get
hardest
practice.
places to master. I feel like we're a little bit north. It's very mountainous here, so I don't think he would have went up in the mountains.
Yeah, we're pretty close to the northern border here.
You see, my thing about it is I don't want to veer off into the woods and not have any idea where we're
What
heading.
dens do you know in this area?
I don't know of any. I don't go looking for dens, so I don't know where dens are. That's not something that I thought I'd be. I didn't think, oh, let's go look for a den. Like, no. Now here's the problem with this area. We got these steep cliffs right here, so we can't just go down there and look without risking injury.
Whatever you think is best.
Yeah, I don't go looking for dens, so I have no idea where any
Would you
dens
like me to
are.
show you?
After the search and rescue, definitely.
Well, Tony, the thing is, Den could be the reason for the search and rescue.
Right, but I don't think since this is I mean, I know well, I guess we should go look at the den, but I know he's not going to be there during the mock search and rescue because he wouldn't put himself in danger. He would go find a place to fall down at. He wouldn't go to a bear den.
This is a real search and rescue.
All right, in that case, let's go to the den. But I feel like he's going to get up and move on by the time we find him. Plus, I need to know where these dens are anyway.
So you'll probably do a few of these mocks. The biggest thing to remember is to treat it exactly like someone is actually injured. And that does mean checking damage dens. That does mean checking areas where you can really get hurt. And knowing Fletch, he's going to want to make this as realistic as possible. Straight south and west of us. You can see
Now,
up
is
on
this
that hill.
are we in the central? Hold on. See, that's the
This
thing.
is real close to the border. If you head up towards that bear, you see where that bear is? Straight southwest.
So the den's up southwest of where we are now.
Yep, have a look with your binoculars. You can see the bear right there. Straight southwest of us.
I'm literally okay. Here we go. Let me pull up it. Hold on. Let me go over here.
That's south. You want to look more west. Pretty much where my horse is pointing is where he is.
Yeah. I don't see the bear. I'm being honest.
He's right back in those very back trees. He's like kind of munching on the ground right now. We can go closer.
All right. Look at the bear, and then I'll base it off of where you're looking. Okay, I see the bear.
Yep, so where that bear is in Central Big Valley. Where we are right now is not, but once you cross that border, you know, if you're heading up the path to get out of here and you get nabbed by that bear, you will be central. So, what I would do in this scenario is scare off the bear or just kill it straight out and then search all of those rocks up there, right up to the cliff sides.
All right, let's go kill a bear.
Alrighty.
You got a rifle? Do you have a rifle?
I do.
I'm using a Lancaster, so
Sounds good.
let me know when you feel like you're in your range of comfort, and we'll start firing.
Yep, I'm gonna be on these boxes right here.
All right, hold on.
Ready.
Here's the thing. All right, so I can't go out of character for what I'm trying to say here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. All right, let's in 3, 2, 1. Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? All right. So, hey, let's head back over here because like that was a good thing to do. Pretending it's a real search and rescue. But I honestly don't think he would have went that close to the bear during the mock. Now I can't. Obviously, I don't know that during the real one. But we searched that area, so I feel like we should go back this way.
I mean, we haven't even searched this area, Tony. I mean, we've barely looked at it at all.
Right. I guess I'm using my outside knowledge of the fact that it's a mock search and rescue. So let's search the area, but I guarantee he's not here. Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? Sage Crossing Ranger Corps. Oh, there you are.
Yep.
Just try to stay on my 6, and if you fall behind, just holler out. Saints Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? Saints Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area?
Saints Crossing Ranger Corps. Anybody into that here?
Saints Crossing Ranger Corps. Is anybody in the area? Alright, let's hold up here. Let's hold up here for a second. So, if I'm looking right under the V in Big Valley, what would that be considered? East, north, south, west?
The V in Big Valley is Central West.
Central west. Okay. Then, let's see. I don't think he's up in the mountains. I don't think he would have went in the mountains.
Yeah,
But that's exactly where Central is in the mountains.
Central covers the eastern side of Mount Shan, but not a great deal of it. For me personally, my places would be around Montos, would be the roads connecting the rail lines. It's not a huge area, so my recommendation is to stick to the ground first and then go to the mountains after.
Yeah, I was thinking to go under the Y in Big Valley, and then after that we'll go to Monto's Rest, and then that. But you said that was east. You said Monto's Rest was east. I thought.
Anything below Monto's Rest is south. Anything east of the El and Diablo Ridge is central east.
All right. Let's keep looking. On me heading out. All right, let's hold up here.
Holden.
All right, so what would you consider this part of Big Valley? Would you say we're in the central right now? Or the northern?
We are in northeast.
All right, northeast. All right, heading out, picking up. All right, we're gonna be going right here.
Like that.
All right, let's hold up again. I'm just trying to understand every part of what's central versus what's not. Would you say we're in central now?
Yes, we are in Central.
All right.
Anything from here until the Dakota River, anything down towards Diablo Ridge, and then anything down towards Monto's Rest.
From here to the Dakota River
This-
is central.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and then if you imagine a straight line going down from the Dakota River, instead of it bending, it just goes straight down. That's the border.
But if we've hit Diablo Ridge, we went too far.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, technically, this could be part of where it could be.
Definitely.
This is a pretty big area to search.
Yep, what'd you suggest we do?
Let's go down this way. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me check my map one more time. Yeah, let's go down this way towards the river. Sage Crossing
Right,
Ranger
yep.
Corps. Anybody in the
Do you want me
area?
to stick close? Do you want me to
Yeah,
fan out?
definitely,
What do you want?
definitely stick close. I don't know if there are wolves out here or anything like that. So we want to stick close while we're in the woods here. We got wolves.
Yep, we'll straight ahead.
I can't shoot at him. Oh no.
Yep,
Stay there, Rain. Rain, stay right there. I got you, Rain. I'm right above your 6. We got one heading over here. Rain, I'm right above
Tony,
you.
what the fuck was that, Tony?
I thought that what we should do is that I should get high ground. And so I went to the bridge to get high ground. And so I was going to get high ground on the wolves.
So you left 4 wolves to surround me and bite at me and leave me bleeding out.
No, I thought if I ran over there, they would have got both of us. We both would have been down. So what I thought was happening was that they were getting you. So I was going to get high ground and shoot the wolves and then tend to you. Because if I would have ran over there, then the wolves could have got both of us. So that wouldn't have been a good idea.
There are times where numbers are more important than getting high ground, and that was one of them. I nearly took out all of those wolves by myself. If you were there, we could have taken them out in fucking seconds. The fact that you took the time to leave and go all the way around onto that bridge, leaving me fighting 4 wolves by myself. I mean, at least if you were down there, we would have split the wolves would have been split between us. I wouldn't have had 4 biting at me. Fuck. And we need to get to town. We have a lot to talk about, Tony. We're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna get seen to by medics because I am bleeding out right now. And we're gonna telegram Fletch and call off this mock.
All right, well, we still got a wolf in the area, so look out for that other wolf. I thought it was a good idea. I thought, okay, I'll get high ground, and then
Could you see me at all? during that time.
I couldn't shoot. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't shoot at the wolves because if I shot at the wolves, I would have shot at you. They were surrounding
Where
him.
was the? Okay, where was the communication? You could have told me.
I did. I said,
To
Rain.
move.
No, I did. I said, Rain, I can't shoot at the wolves because if I would have shot at the wolves, I would have risked shooting at you. So I couldn't shoot. I couldn't shoot at the wolves because they were all around you. So I thought, okay, this is going south. I'm gonna get high ground and shoot the wolves from above. Because I gotta be honest, I thought you were a goner. There were 4 wolves around you. How you survived that, I don't know. Because I couldn't shoot at the wolves. I honestly couldn't, or I would have, because they were right there on you. Like, I'm sure that's the right thinking. If I would have shot at the wolves, I would have been shooting right at where you were. So now you can understand my thought process.
I understand your thought process, and we will talk about this more at Strawberry.
So, okay, so you understand, in that situation, I kind of did the right thing. Like, I couldn't shoot at him. And so if I just stood there, that wouldn't have been good.
If you looked down your sights and had enough precision, you could have landed some shots. There was no focus.
I
on your
guarantee
head
you,
all
nope.
of the time.
From all the training I've got, I've always heard you never shoot in the direction of where somebody's at.
When there are 4 fucking wolves around one person, yes, you shoot. It is better that I have a bullet in my fucking arm than.
I
wolves
completely
just tear me
disagree.
to shreds.
Rain, I completely disagree on that. I do not
So
think you
let's go
shoot
back
at
to
the...
Strawberry.
Whatever.
Come on.
My horse skedaddled, so I'm going to have to ride with you.
He's behind you.
What?
He's coming. You see the lantern? He's there.
Okay.
Alright, let's pick it up. I need to be seen to right now.
I completely disagree with Rain's take on that. You do not shoot at somebody. That's completely bonkers. And if the Rangers side with her on that, they're just taking her side because they like her, because you do not shoot at somebody.
I need you to do 2 things for me.
All right.
I need you to telegram Medic, and I need you to telegram Fletch at HN 520.
HN 520.
Huge nose 520. Tell him that the mock is over.
All right. All right, how you looking?
Tony, I'm fine. You're right to wait down at the lodge.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I'm so close to getting my greens, I can taste it. After that, I'd say I was set back probably, even though I was right. I guarantee you I'm correct. I guarantee you, though, the Rangers are probably going to take our side on this and say, well, you should have shot right in her direction. A bullet to the chest is better than what? Okay? A bullet to the chest? Okay, how bad would that have looked if I downed Rain? Okay, then the wolves dart directly at me. Now we're both downed. Okay? And out. That was not... I guarantee you, I did the right thing. Howdy. I did the right thing in this situation.
Back from patrol, or y'all been busy?
We did a mock search and rescue, and it did not go well, partner. And before you go siding, listen. Before you go siding with Rain on this, no, Rain's injured. It's serious. This is serious. Rain, she got Rain. This is serious. Let me tell you what happened. All right, so we went out to Big Valley. I know it sounds funny, but she actually got injured. We went out to Big Valley.
I know. The funny part is that's pretty on par for her. Keep going.
All right, what was your name again, partner? I just want to.
I'm Ray.
Nice to meet you, Ray. I'm Tony. I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
We're Rangers. Ain't no such thing as better circumstances.
I hear you. Now, you may take our side on this because you like her, but I feel like I'm in the right here. So here's what happened.
I'm going to take your side just to spite her.
All right. Well, here's what happened, partner. So 4 wolves attack us out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Just 4?
It was just 4. It might have been
bears?
5. No. Well, we took out a bear earlier, but then we ran into 4 wolves, and it might have been 5. So the wolves completely surround Rain. I'm about 30 feet from Rain. So
gray
I can't.
Wolves, timber wolves,
gray wolves. I think pretty sure
Okay.
they were gray wolves. So I couldn't shoot at the wolves without risking shooting Rain. So I thought, okay, here's what I'm going to do. There was a bridge right above her. So I took off to the bridge to get high ground because I thought she was a goner for sure. And so, she fought them damn wolves off. And so by the time, it didn't take me long, but I got to the bridge, got on top, I said, Rain, I'm right above you. I looked down. She's still standing, but she's injured and she is pissed. And she's like, Tony, what were you thinking? And I told her exactly what I was thinking. I mean, she said, better a bullet to the body than something or another. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you talking about? You don't shoot at a ranger. That cannot be what you do. You cannot tell me. No, partner. You never shoot at. You never shoot in the direction of a person. How can that be logical? I don't see how that could be the thought process.
If it was timber wolves, maybe.
I don't.
Was she from a rock?
There were no rocks in sight.
Oh damn! Were y'all down there by the logging camp?
We were right under the bridge, by the road going this way in Big Valley. So there was a bridge that went right by. That was the closest thing we had to high ground. So
like the train bridge.
The train bridge.
Okay.
So as soon as those wolves surrounded her, I thought, oh, well, I can't shoot at her or I'll risk shooting her. So I took off to the bridge, got there pretty quickly, got right above her to shoot the wolves dead. And I thought once I got to that bridge, she would have been down because she was surrounded. Yeah. But she was just injured. And so we talked it out, and she said that I should have shot at the wolves, even though she was right in the middle of the pack.
Is she in the doctor's office up there?
Yeah. So I don't think
medical seeing to her.
I telegram medics, but I don't think I did that. I think I did.
Did you not go back up there?
Back up? No, I went right above her and we talked it out and came back here.
I mean, you ain't gonna sit there with her while she waiting on a medic.
She told me to come back over here. I did go over there.
Make this worse for you.
Hello. Your girlfriend's in the hospital.
Oh, was that them? Oh no, where did the deputies go? Oh, I see.
She didn't even get knocked. They're acting like she's dead.
I'm gonna go check my driver real quick.
Now, before you go saying, "Oh, I talked to her," now you think I'm the bad guy. I got another thing to say. All right, so when them
What's that?
wolves, all right, when them wolves showed up, the first thing we should have
Hey.
done, which is what I did, was look for high ground. Rain takes off directly at the wolves. Okay, you do not run at the wolves. Okay, you get high ground. That's the first thing you do. Okay, so I started looking for high ground. Okay, look for rocks. Didn't see a rock. And I was supposed to be leading this situation, so she should have asked me, all right, what do you want me to do? Instead, she literally takes off at the wolves, gets surrounded by them because she ran right at them, and then expects me to shoot at her direction. Now,
Wait, so you the one that was leading everything? You responsible for it?
I was responsible for this situation, so she was supposed to look to me to what to do, but she didn't.
So I'm
Okay,
gonna stop you right there. I don't know you real well, but it sounds like you can run yourself into your own holes. I'm gonna give you a piece of advice that might get you from the gray to the green one day. All right?
all right.
You were responsible for going out there, which means you are responsible for what happens on your watch.
Yeah.
The decisions other people make, you still end up being responsible for them. So when you come back here and you look for every reason to shirk blame off yourself, instead of saying, how could I improve me? Brother, you just gonna spend longer and longer in the gray.
I knew everybody's gonna take her side, but I'm right here. I don't care what you say. You do not take off at a pack of wolves.
Fella, ain't no sides. We all rangers. You wanna earn the fucking green, ain't no sides. It ain't about sides, it ain't none of that shit.
Well,
It's
don't
about
sound like
making sure-
it don't sound like you're saying you're right.
Fella, I'm about to tell you to take that fucking gray off and go for a ride.
All right, well, that ain't very hospitable.
I am trying to learn you something. So you can either shut up and listen, or you can keep the fucking attitude, take the gray off, and hit the dusty trail. I ain't gonna sit here and listen to you fucking berate something while I'm trying to educate you.
Right, but what's going on here is you're taking somebody else's mistake and you're saying it's my fault.
You dense motherfucker! When you are the leader, when you are responsible, it is on you what happens.
Tony might turn
I
into a
am
full-on
telling
criminal
you to
right here.
fucking take accountability. You are sitting there trying to find every reason to look elsewhere but yourself.
I'm just explaining my side, partner.
Take the gray off, come back in an hour. You go think about that, you come back in an hour. When you're responsible for other people's lives, I don't give a fuck what they do. It's on you to make sure they get back here safely.
Partner, I'm gonna take my gray off and come back in an hour. But just because I'm in the grays don't mean you can yell at me.
No, I'm yelling at you because you're being a dumb fuck.
Am I?
You've been in the gray? Yes, you are.
I think you're just taking it. I think you're taking your position to berate me. I think that's
No.
exactly what I think you're doing.
When I go out, you know what? You just don't come back today. I will
You
talk
know
to
what?
Buzz.
I have every right to be here.
You got 5 seconds to get that fucking gray off, get on your horse, and get out of here. I'm gonna send a telegram right now to Buzz to say, hey, this fella ain't got it. There's plenty of people wanting to be rangers. There's plenty of people that care about the people they go out with that's got better fucking attitudes. Here's your opportunity to reset. You want to piss that away? Feel free. You have been given your instructions. You choose how it plays out from here. Can you follow along and be held accountable? You come back in your hour and you get fucking with it. Or you want to keep running your mouth and tell me how you know better? Feel free.
All
I'll
right,
be back
partner.
here in an hour. If you make it back here in an hour, you take me on a patrol, you lead it, you show me how you do things. But you are responsible for the people that you take out. I'll see you in an hour.
Yep. Maybe. I almost shot him. I'm not gonna lie. I almost turned into a full-on criminal right there. I mean, I didn't almost shoot him. I don't think I would have shot him, but like, I need a damn drink. Yeah, run, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, take off like an asshole. You know what? The Rangers are some tricks. If I'm being honest, buddy, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you get the chance to lead a mock search and rescue, and somebody fucks up, it's gonna be on you. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna blame you. I just want you to know that.
All right.
So,
All right. Thanks for letting me know.
yeah, they told me to take. Like, I tried to explain my situation, and he got all pissed at me. But I feel like they're just completely siding with Rain on this. Like, she took off at a pack of wolves instead of looking for high ground. Got surrounded, so I couldn't shoot at her. So I got high ground on the bridge, and she said that I shouldn't have got high ground on the bridge, and that I should have shot right at where she was. How in the hell does that make sense?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, well,
But
that's exactly what happened.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, partner, I'm going to take this hour. He told me to come back in an hour. I'm going to take this hour and take a long, hard thought about if I even want to be a ranger, because, you know, they got to be able to, just because we're in the grays don't mean that we don't know nothing. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And they treat us like we're less than them because they got a green poncho and we got a gray poncho. Okay? We're no less of people just because we ain't got our greens yet. And until they see that, I don't think that they're very mature, if I'm being honest.
If anything, the way I see it, sometimes you put yourself with groups of people, and some of them will put a lot of weight on you. Maybe it's to test you, maybe it's just them. But the way I go through life is I kind of just take whatever I get. I don't really have much. And I'm sorry this happened to you. I really am.
Well, I'm sorry that Rain got attacked by those wolves. I mean, you don't ever want a situation like that to happen. Ever since I've been in the greens, it's been like, the way they talk to me, they act like I don't know anything. And you see these other people get moved right on into the greens, and here I am, I ain't doing anything less than they are. And they're keeping me in the grays. And after today, they're going to use this as an excuse to keep me in the grays even longer. You know, and yeah, here I am getting yelled at by some ranger that I literally have just met because I was trying to explain my position. And he calling me dense, this, that, and the other. And fella, I'm steaming right now. I'm heading to Blackwater to get me a drink, but I am absolutely fuming. You don't yell at somebody just because you're of a higher rank than them. This ain't the military. Anyways, partner, you could sit here and listen to my problems all day, but you're in the grades too, and you got to impress as well. But just know that if you lead a mock search and rescue, every decision is going to fall on you. It don't matter what happens. If they make a bad move, they're going to blame you for it. So just remember that when you're out there.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Yeah, and good luck, buddy. Everybody's a little hot tonight, so try not to get under anybody's skin. Now, you ain't the type of person to get under anybody's skin anyway. But I just want, I'm glad I saw you right here because I had to vent because I am pissed.
I understand. I get it. I'm the worst person to tell to not start shit because somehow something's gonna fall on me. But it's not about me. You do what you gotta do. All right. You go to Blackwater, get yourself a drink, and there's a couch. Maybe you could sit there, lay back, relax, rest. All right. No matter what happens today, I don't think any less. I don't think it'll be any less, all right? I've seen other people do worse things, all right? You're fine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, I hear you, partner. All right, well, good luck today, and I hope you do good. And I reckon if I come back, I'll see you later.
Likewise.
All
You
right,
have a
Bart.
safe trail.
All right, you too, bud. See you. Where's the damn bar at in this town? Sons of bitches yelling at me like I'm a damn grunt. I didn't do the wrong thing there. I'm in the right, I don't care what they say. I mean, honestly, after today, I don't know that I'm going to get my greens anytime soon or if I ever will. Now, Tony, you usually ain't one to harbor grudges, but the way they're blaming him for other people's mistakes and trying to find every way all the time to say how, you know, this is what you're doing wrong, this is how we're right and you're wrong. Just because you got a green poncho on don't mean that, you know everything. Ain't nobody in this damn town. Certainly nobody. We might be going a different way. I just don't know if it's working out for us with the Rangers. Tony began to think about all the things that he had done and wondered how he found himself standing here staring at the saloon in Blackwater. I mean, I honestly don't know which direction I'm gonna go here. You know, like, will Tony be the bigger man and take the blame? Or will he harbor a grudge and go insane? What would that have been like if I would have pulled my gun out and shot him dead right there while he was yelling at me? That would have been the beginning of a completely outlaw storyline. I mean, part of me still really wants to hold on. Like I don't know if I want to mend the bridges or not. Like We'll see how it plays out when I get back to Strawberry. I reckon I will go back to Strawberry. I mean, what would that look like, though? Tony going full outlaw and having a grudge against the Rangers, starting his own gang just so he can go through Strawberry. You know what I'm saying? And mess with the Rangers. Not caring about anybody else. You know, not caring about all the people they're trying to save. No, it's just about Tony and his vendetta. His revenge. Wouldn't that be something? Certainly wouldn't be called the Way of the Outlaw, or it'd be, yeah, the Way of the Outlaw. That's what we changed it to. From the Way of the Ranger to the Way of the Outlaw. And I'm pretty sure Rain's boyfriend said good luck. Now, you don't want to be starting trouble with the one and only Tony James. I'm telling you, they see somebody in them grays and they think, oh, it's just another grunt. No, this is the illegitimate, you know, son, the blood son of Jesse James. Okay? It's a wonder he ain't got a gang already. Sorry, I just got a message from one of the characters in the game that was funny. You know, you gotta be able to separate the game from real life, okay? Like, I can't let the game go pissing me off at people in real life. And I ain't pissed at none of them, you know. But Tony, he's hot right now. Trying to decide, am I going to go back there and listen to them tell me all the things I did wrong and how it's my fault and I ain't cut out to be a ranger and this and that? They could say that. I don't know if they're going to go that far. Yeah, and maybe the Rangers ain't for Tony. You know, maybe Tony should be doing other things. I mean, he's putting in the time. He's learning. But he thinks differently, obviously, than some of the Rangers. Like Rain, I mean, she took off at the wolves, balls a blazing. And she survived. Gotta give her credit there. You know, when I saw her surrounded by a pack of wolves, I thought, oh my goodness, she's a goner. And I knew right after they got done with her, they were going to take off after me. So my first thought was, okay, I'm getting high ground. And I got that high ground, and she was still standing. Good on her. I guarantee you that they're going to tell me, though, yo, you should have shot at the wolves. That's exactly what they're going to say. You should have shot at the wolves, even though she was right there in the middle of them. Well, as much as I hate to admit it, I reckon I do have some apologizing to do. I wasn't completely in the... Well, damn it, no, I was in the right. I was in the damn right. You don't shoot at a ranger. That cannot be what they teach. Tony began to think about all the nice moments he had had with the Rangers as he looked at Sterling and remembered Wade giving him that horse out of the kindness of his heart. And he thought about the rifle on his other horse that was given him by another Ranger. He knew the Rangers had big hearts. He knew they cared.
Not me. Go.
Where's the damn bank at? There it is. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh. Oh.
Good day, good day.
Yeah.
At least I'm very going to sleep. Alright. First card. Strength. Reverse. Ooh.
What's your name, partner? Hey, glasses.
Yeah,
What's your name?
Jebediah.
Nice to meet you, Jebediah.
And what's your name?
Tony James.
We've met.
What was that?
We've met.
Oh,
Is that how you refer to a senior ranger with glasses?
Hey, I'll handle this. Relax.
is that how you talk to anybody? You just ask them questions like it's always their fault?
Okay. Tony, let's go around back.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, do you folks know if Augustina's around? There's a woman who is asking about her.
Earlier she was. I don't know if she's still on duty now.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, Tony.
She disappeared.
More or less heard the story. I'd like to hear your side.
All right. Where do I start? Well, Rain decided to draw up a mock search and rescue for us. So we headed out to, let me check my map. We went out to Big Valley and, we downed a bear and then went on our way and, a pack of wolves showed up and I was leading this expedition. And, Brain's first instinct was to take off at the wolves, guns a-blazing, and my first instinct was to look for high ground. And didn't really have a chance as Rain got into the fray so quickly. The wolves surrounded her, and I thought to myself, well, I can't shoot at the wolves because Rain's surrounded. I didn't want to shoot in Rain's direction. So the first thing I did was run to high ground. I got on the bridge above her, thinking surely by that time she wouldn't be very far from gone, but I'd be able to shoot the wolves dead and get her to safety. And I took my eye off for 1 second. I mean, I was on the bridge as fast as I could get there. And surprisingly enough, she fought them wolves off with just minor injuries. She asked me what I was doing. I said I was getting high ground. You were surrounded by wolves. And she told me that I should have shot at the wolves even though she was right there in the middle of them. And I don't want to disagree with someone above me, but I don't see how shooting at somebody is the right thing to do in that situation. So we disagreed on that. And I came back here, and me and another ranger got into it, and he told me to take my grays off and come back in an hour. And now I'm here talking to you, and by the way, partner, I am sorry for calling you glasses. I'm a little angry. And it ain't your fault at all.
Right. You don't have to do more than that to hurt my feelings. It's all right. Okay, so a couple of things. On her part, something that I don't do is tell people that it's a mock search and rescue. I feel like if we're going to take somebody out on a mock search and rescue, it should be treated exactly like a regular one, and knowing the difference can sometimes affect people's judgment. So I think in any case, she should not have told you it was a mock. She should have told you it was for real. That way we can 100% guarantee that you're going to treat it like it's for real. So that's one.
Yes.
Second thing would be, I understand not wanting to shoot at her because of the proximity to the wolves. And if that's a shot that you're not comfortable taking, I understand.
You're the first person that has said that. Everybody else is saying It's all my fault.
Ideally, we can get you to a position where you can make that shot, because that's something that, you know, if that situation arises again, I think a ranger would rather be, you know, grazed by a bullet or something than torn apart by wolves.
Yeah.
So I understand not feeling comfortable making the shot. It is a hard shot to make, especially in a high stress situation, but we'll get there. So you don't got to be an expert marksman, nothing like that, but for the future, that proficiency with a rifle is going to come in handy, and it's going to, you know, minimize danger in a lot of situations.
Yeah. I just feel like since I was leading it, she should have deferred to me on what to do when we saw the wolves. I was going to get high ground and shoot at them, and she took right off after them and put herself right in the middle of the wolves.
So what I'll say about that is, although you were leading the patrol, when it comes down to a high stress situation and having to make a judgment call, you need to drop the patrol and refer to whatever it is the ranger's doing. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know if she made the right call or not, but there's going to be times when people disagree, and unfortunately that's just the way it goes. You have to defer to the person ranking higher than you. So I don't want to say anybody was in the right or in the wrong, because again, I was not there. I don't know exactly what happened or the timing of anything. Did she handle it afterwards the way that I believe should have been handled? No. Did Ray handle it the way that it should have been handled? No, because the way that it should have been handled is you come and talk to me, the senior ranger, because that's what needs to happen. So on their part, while they both may have been angry and there may have been disagreements on both sides, what needs to happen is we handle this like professionals, and you come and talk to me like you're doing now. So if either of them said anything out of line, I apologize. But at the same time, you have to understand that from where they're coming from, their expectations are maybe not the same as yours. And that is not due to anybody's faults or level of skill. That is them having expectations of riding with other rangers, riding with other recruits, and all that shit gets blurred up. And, you know, so from here on out, what I will say is we'll definitely do some more marksmanship training so that you can get better. We want to see you at your best, you know, so that you can do this job efficiently. And as far as them two, I'll have a chat with them about, you know, this is, as far as handing out any kind of discipline or intense criticism, that comes from me. I read the feedback. You know, if something needs to be handled in that manner, that's something that is my job, not theirs.
Well, I would say for Ray, she didn't really give me too hard of a time, but Ray certainly laid into me, disagreeing with my side and yelling at me. I didn't take too kindly to that. I had to grit my teeth and
understand,
walk off.
And I think the point that he was trying to make was technically right, but the way that he went about doing so, he should have clarified more and come from a more informational point of view versus, you know, just trying to tell you like it is. Not everybody is going to respond well to being yelled at and so on and so forth. So in the future, if somebody tells you to shoot, let them deal with the consequences. They told you that they were okay with you firing in their vicinity. If they get hit, guess what? They asked you to do it.
That's where
I complain all they want, and I understand. Not ideally, if you don't want to shoot at somebody, most of the time, especially in the case of wolves, if you put enough rounds downrange near the wolves, you don't even have to be aiming necessarily at them. Aim, you know, behind them, aim at the ground, aim wherever it is. If you can get enough rounds near them, they will run off.
Yeah, well, the line of communication definitely could have been better. When it all
Yes.
started, we didn't communicate what we were going to
Yes.
do. So
Exactly. And I think you had one expectation and she had another one.
yeah, it was just
So-
two different ways of going about the scenario. I wanted to be more defensive, whereas she wanted to be more offensive.
Yeah. So, and that's, again, that's probably going to happen more in the future. And what we do to avoid that is just try to be as vocal as you can. I don't know if she was or not, but the second we see wolves, if I'm leading the patrol or the search and rescue and we see wolves, I call it out loudly. I tell everybody to get behind me. I'll take the front. And if they get past me, then fire. But that's
Yeah,
the
see,
thing
you
is
go
to-
into it with a frame of mind of okay, you that was more of a defensive thought process. You don't run at the wolves. I'm not trying to criticize, but you don't run at the wolves. I mean, I wouldn't run at the wolves. I would try to let them come to me.
Yeah.
And
So-
you know, partner, I'm sorry about my bad attitude coming in here. If I'm being honest, I had a drink or two in Blackwater, and I'm sobering up now. But partner, I was hot when I left here. I ain't gonna lie.
Understand. And it's all right to be frustrated, but at the same time, being frustrated because of the situation most likely means it's a situation we can all learn from. So as long as you do that, you ain't hurt my feelings. I ain't too worried about it. There's really not a whole lot anybody can say to get under my skin. So what I want from you now is just cool off. If you want to go back on duty, you can. You don't have to. If you want to go home and relax or go hang out with your friends or whatever, do whatever you're going to do to put you in the right state of mind. And then the next time you come around, make an emphasis on communication. And that ain't just, that's not saying anything about your level of communication. I think it was probably not ideal from her part and on your part. So be thinking of what exactly you want to do whenever a dangerous situation occurs, whether it be, a robbery, a bear, cougar, wolf, whatever. And whoever it is that you ride out with, let them know ahead of time what your thoughts are. And then maybe discuss it with them. They might have another idea. They might have something that you might think is better. They might have something that you think is worse. And be vocal. Don't have an attitude with people, and don't portray that you know the right way. But if you disagree with somebody, just say so. And if it becomes a problem again, it'll come to me or another senior, and they'll handle it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to go on duty or not.
Again, you don't have to, and if you got something else you want to do, go for it.
Well, that awkward feeling right after a fight. That's what
Yeah.
I don't feel that with you at all, but the atmosphere is thick with that feeling right on the other side of here.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how to go about that. Part of me thinks maybe I should just give it a day or two, come back another day. And part of me thinks no, I should get over that bridge now. But I almost feel like it's better that I give it some time to breathe, because I didn't come in here exactly happy. But see,
Understand?
partner, since I've been in the Corps, or a recruit, I feel like there's being critical and there's being hypercritical, and I don't know why, but sometimes I feel like they're hypercritical of everything I do, whereas they're only maybe critical towards others. Like others will move up and they ain't doing much different than me, and I don't know if they expect more or why they would, but that's just the sense I get a lot of the time. and it kind of pisses me off that they think because I'm in the Grays that I don't know anything. I'm still, a 32-year-old man that's lived it, in the West and in the East, and I know some things. I ain't dumb.
Yeah. I think maybe the case of that may be true with some. I don't know. I've not ridden around with you a whole lot. I think a lot of people in their approach mean well, and they don't necessarily convey that very well. And it may seem like they might be treating you like you don't know enough.
Well, here's what I'm saying. If I do something good, instead of saying, hey, you did good here, and this is where you need improvement, they'll only say what I need improvement on. Instead of saying, hey, like, yeah, the other day I was doing what's it called? I'm sorry, I've been drinking, partner. When you look at the building, wellness check. I was doing a wellness check for somebody, and I said all the words correctly. But instead of saying, hey, you said, well, your phrases was really good, but here's what you did wrong, they just said, well, here's what you did wrong. Now, some encouragement every now and then would be nice, and that's just one instance. I don't know, partner. I don't want there to be this sense of, hey, I got a green vest or a green poncho and you got a gray poncho. I know more than you. You're dumb. I'm smart. Like, it can't be that way, And then don't get me wrong. A lot of the Rangers are very welcoming and nice. I've been given a horse by Wade. And one gentleman, I don't remember his name, but he gave me a rifle and told me to pass it down if and when I got my greens, which I intend to do. But, like, there can't be this superiority complex between the Rangers and the greens and the grays. I don't sense that with you at all, but with some of these Rangers, they walk around like because they got a green on, they're hot shit, and they're a human being like you and me. Unfortunately, I definitely understand what you mean. Some people need a bit of an attitude adjustment, and we're getting to that. What we're going to do now is we're going to go up front. If Rain's still up there, I'm going to have both of you talk about not being on the same page. And at the first sign that she starts to get defensive, I'll nip that shit in the bud. All right, well, I can tell you right now, partner, if that was Ray that I got into it with when I first got here, well, that ain't good. Because I feel like it's going to be way easier to smooth things over between us than me and Ray. That boy led into me like I was in the damn military and talked to me like I was nothing. Now, it took everything in me to walk away from that situation. Now, you might want to talk to him about how he goes about his business. But yes, I do think I should have a talk with Ray, and I will have a talk with Ray as well. But I ain't one for getting yelled at when I'm just explaining my position. All right. So we'll go up front. We'll see who's up there. I'll talk to Ray if I have to. If he might still be out and about somewhere, and then I'll talk to Ray. All right, and after that conversation, I'll decide if I want to give it a day or two, or if I want to go into my grays. But Jebediah, I just want to apologize again for calling you glasses. I was a little tipsy. I'm sobering up now, and I never mean to disrespect those above me. But at the same time, I want that same respect back, and you totally 100% give that, which I very much appreciate. Yeah, no worries. All right, partner, after you. Let's go up here up front. All right.
This guy.
So, Tony here would like to say a few words. I would like you all to listen. Well, first off, I want to apologize for my attitude. Drama doesn't help a situation, especially when we deal with enough drama as it is as Rangers and Ranger recruits. There might be different ideologies and thought processes on how to go about certain situations, but at the end of the day, we're here to save lives, and we can't let our own egos get in the way of that. So I just want to apologize to everybody here for
my actions and my words today, and I promise to be better going forward. And Raina and Bray, I want to apologize to both of y'all, specifically for how I acted today. You know, I was more than likely I was wrong in that situation. And Rain, I gotta give you credit. You fought them wolves off like they wasn't nothing, and that was mighty impressive. And Ray, I know we just met, but sitting there trying to defend myself and say how somebody's wrong and I'm right is certainly not the way to go about things. And moving forward, I will work on that each and every day. And that's about
Anything
it.
that Ray or Rain would like to say?
Well, I appreciate the apology. That takes a lot of guts to say as much, especially in front of so many rangers. All I gotta say is, show us, do it. You know, the words, I appreciate them. Now we gotta see it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll echo Rain on that. You know, the actions, following the words important. But it's also understanding and realizing, you know, the opportunities you have for yourself to be better, to grow, to learn, and to recognize that, you know, everybody here is a family. Once you earn your way into the green, you are a ranger. You're part of the Saints Crossing Ranger Corps. And everybody around you in green, they're your family. Until, well, hell, forever pretty much, because, you know, these people put down the green, they still part of the family.
Yeah.
And it's important. I don't know your background. I don't know much about you. I respect you coming back. I look forward to seeing what you do with yourself now that you orientated and got yourself simmered down.
Yeah. I appreciate that from both of y'all. Well,
may I add something here? I know you've not really had to apologize to me today as such for what's happened, but I know we talked the other day when we had our when we had our incident with the pack of wolves. But Tony, you just gotta stop trying to prove yourself so much. I know that it's important to try and prove to us, you know, that you are improving and that you're trying to be ready for the green poncho and everything like that. But you don't have to do it in a way that seems heroic. You just have to work and you have to look after the ranger that you're with in the same way that they look after you. We're all responsible for each other. Yes, us as rangers are more responsible for recruits if things go south, granted, but we're all responsible for each other when we're out on a search or a patrol. And you haven't got to feel like you've got to come on duty and actively prove yourself to us that you are doing the right thing. By simply coming here and working and improving is enough. You don't have to try and do everything on your own or be the bigger person. All you got to do is help your fellow ranger, help your fellow recruit, and you'll get there. These things take time. Don't rush the process.
All right, what I'm going to add to that is no matter what happens, in the feedback that goes on paper, everything is there, the good and the bad. So don't ever feel like because somebody doesn't say that you're doing good or somebody doesn't necessarily bring it up to you, everybody else will know what you're good at and what your weaknesses are. And the whole point of this process is to whittle down those weaknesses and make you ready for the green. So with that being said, if you would like to go back on duty, you're more than welcome. If you don't want to, that's fine too.
yeah. Maybe I should take some time to reflect and give it some time, give it some room to breathe, so that everybody can have time to reflect, and I'll come back with a better attitude and a better way of doing things.